We are tonight's entertainment.
Hey guys, Ace Maverick here. Welcome to another FNAF Freddy's Mashup multiplayer tips and tricks kind of for the guard. Consider this part 2 of the how to play guard video that I did previous. That will teach you controls, tips and tricks, how to really play the guard role. Get yourself ready when you're about to play that role. Now we're going to talk about how to counter each and every character. I'll probably update this every 3 new characters or so we'll see. Well, I don't know, because I got to revisit them. Maybe 3 new characters and a ton of other balance changes. Like if they're going to change the Phantoms, Endo-01, Endo-02. So I don't want to make this too long. There's a lot of characters to cover. Let's go. So you can see halls, vents, cameras, mix up, and then behind the guard. This is, kind of categorize these guys. So with Freddy, he's going to come from the halls. A smart Freddy's going to come on your right hall. It could go left, but I don't know why you would do that. But a good Freddy's going to come at the right hall. He's going to be on the... well, I'm just going to assume you know how to play these characters. And that's one of the biggest things. Learn all the animatronics so that when you're guard, you know where they spawn. So I'm going to assume you know where they spawn. So I think it's main stage, pretty sure. Because I don't know all the cam names. That's why I'm kind of saying this. But you got to watch him. He has a counter 6 seconds at 12 a.m. 1 a.m. it goes down to 5. Then so forth. So later in the night, he's a threat. A good Freddy is going to spawn quickly and come at you as quick as possible. So like you could have the backfire on that one strategy where you wait in the office for 10 to 15 seconds. If you do that, Freddy's probably the #1 out of this roster that benefits from that. So you got to watch out for him. Just watch the right hall, main stage, and then right hall. You should see him. Stay on your cameras. He's going to come to your halls, so be careful. And you just shut the door. With him, it's like 2 to 3... Wait 3 seconds. Not every character knocks, so they should probably do that. But yeah, Bonnie. Halls, I really got to speed this up. I feel like it's going to be too long. Bonnie, he could randomly teleport. Watch your left and right halls. That's already concrete as guard. You're supposed to watch left and right. Keep watching. He's kind of slow. Even if you miss on cameras and you have the cameras down, you could probably see his shadow and shut the door in time. But he'll either come left or right hall. Chica. Now, if she's 85 or below on the music box, it's up to you if you want to wind it up to debuff her. Because if it's lower, she gets a speed boost. I don't think it's that significant. If you're going to ask me, I don't care. But yeah, I don't really care for Chica. I just let her have the speed boost. I think if she comes at you like 2 to 3 times, she loses the boost the entire game. So it's kind of odd. But with Chica, left, right hall, pretty much it. Foxy, he's going to come from the left hall. Only the left hall. But he is in Pirate Cove. Now you know he's there if his sign, you want to read that sign all the time. And if it says back in order, if it says out of order, Foxy's not there. If it says back in order, or now, I think that's all it says, back in order, he's back. And he's hiding all the way in the back of that curtain. And slowly, surely, he'll slowly progress out of the curtain, and then boom, he's going to come at you at the left hall. Early game, go ahead and watch him if you want. I mean, I watch him a little bit, and then after that, I have to deal with so many other people, so I was like, I don't care. You have to watch left and right hall a lot anyway. Just expect him. He's pretty quick. If you just have a feeling, just close left door, and then check the camera, just to be safe. But they could, and then check Pirate Cove too, to make sure he's not corner camming you. To make sure, because if it says it's me, but you don't see him anywhere, don't open the door. Because if it says it's me, he's out of the Pirate Cove. And he could be corner camming you. And that's a strategy where you look at the left hand call, left or right camera, and they'll be under the camera. That's called corner camming. So try not to get corner cammed. Left hall, watch him early game. Who cares after that? You're going to watch your halls anyway. Just be careful. Left hall is very dangerous with him. See, this one, like Golden Freddy halls, but also a mix-up. Because he's invisible. I guess not. He comes from the left and right hall, but he's invisible. When he laughs, one of the posters on left or right hall spawn. You can click it. If you click it, he loses his little boost. I honestly don't care. It's up to you if you want to click it. If you have the time and you're not pressured, go ahead and click it. But when he comes in your office, I did have a category called office, but I got rid of it. He's in your office. When you shut the cameras down, you see him, flip it up, and then he'll be gone. You could flip it back down just to confirm, but once you flip it up, he's gone. his exposure meter goes down, which is weird. Mangle used to do that too, but now her exposure meter doesn't go down. So I don't know why he doesn't. He is a trash character in my opinion. He needs to get buffed hardcore. He needs to be a threat. Anywho, comes from the halls. You can't anticipate it, but when he comes, flip the cameras, boom, he's gone. That easy. Endo-01. So he's going to come from the halls. A good Endo, I just recently faced one, will try to camp in the office with you. It's doable. I'm not sure if it's intentional, but they can do it. So with him, you do want to shut the door on him, and he does get sent back if he crosses the red line. I think it's Endo-2 who doesn't get sent back. But Endo-1, don't let him camp you. That is big. If a smart one's gonna camp, and well, if you know there's no mask animatronics, there you go. Who cares? Let him do what he wants to do. Just don't put the mask on. That's pretty much it. As of now. But yeah, he comes through the halls. Don't put your mask on. If you have him and then a mask animatronic, you have to pick your poison. You have to bite the bullet. I think the best thing to do is not put the mask on, because you will die. Where with Mangle, I'm not sure about the others, but with if Mangle gets in and you don't put the mask on, she gets about 90%. So you kind of have to play each one. So I think these three, I think if you fully fresh, empty bar, if they come in and you don't put the mask on, I think they get you, but not Mangle. So you kind of have to know the character. It's better to not put the mask on if it comes down to it, because you'll give him the kill. But yeah, Endo-1 comes through the halls. Don't let him camp you. Shut him down early. And yeah, don't put the mask on. Toy Freddy, they keep messing with him. So halls. I should probably make a middle hall. I don't know, but he only comes through the middle hall. And he'll be kind of locked in place. If you flash the light, he comes in the office. And if you put the mask on, then he goes out quick. But if you put the mask on first, then flash him, he stays a bit longer. So keep that in mind. But that's it. Like I said, there's not too many middle hall characters. These two are threats. I can't think of anyone else at the top of my head. Puppet, but he ain't the Shadows, never mind. And what's his name? Phantom Foxy, as of now. But if you know Toy Freddy's the only middle hall animatronic that can pressure you in the middle hall, don't even flash the light, game over. I think 8 or 9 animatronics is who you face when you're guard. Full lobby. You just -1. If what I just said comes true. If there's no other middle character but him. But with him, I like the pre-mask. But I really figure out, is he the only middle animatronic? Because if you get that down, he becomes useless, and that's one less person. And that's an extra middle hall flashlight. That's an extra power saver. You don't have to flash middle hall. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. These two are the same. So they're kind of a mix-up. They can come at left and right hall, left and right vent. You can shut the door. They don't get slowed down. They don't get sent back until they're in your office and you put the mask on, or they kill you. So with them, a lot of people dog on guards. They really beat them up when they say, Toy Bonnie will camp your left hall. It's like, this guy's really shutting the door on me because you can't send me back. So what's the point, man? That's kind of how they get cocky. I always notice these types of players get kind of cocky. Like, bro's really shutting the door on me. It's up to you. I shut the door on them if it's a high pressure scenario. Like, I got to deal with a lot of other characters. Once you're not dealing with no one, then I open the door and let them come in. But a smart Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica is not going to pressure you. They're not going to pressure you. You know, they're going to play it smart. So it really depends. You got to read them. You got to read how they play. But if they come in, just put the mask on, try to pre-mask. Yeah, put mask on, and then open the door, let them in. They're probably not going to fall for it, but I mean, it's really tough. You just have to be quick on your feet. Be very quick reaction-wise with the mask animatronics. Mangle, mix-up actually. She could go in the middle hall or the vents. Now with her, you can't stop her. So the player can really just stand there, wait until you're in a high pressure scenario or moment, and then boom, she's gonna come at you, and then you have to put the mask on. With her, she takes the longest, so you want to respect her. Or she wastes the most time when she's there. The time you have to keep that mask on, that time is big with her. Someone said someone else. I don't know who else. I think they said Withered Freddy. I can't confirm. I feel like Mangle's the most. But middle hall, vent, there's nothing you can do. When she's in the vent, you don't have to shut the door. She just like perches in there when she's locked in and makes the when she makes the sound, put the mask on. But yeah, Gigi, BB and JJ, only in the vents they'll come at you. They're slow. Just watch out for them. I've noticed the right hall is kind of lit, then the left hall is very dark. So I think a good BB or JJ will come at the left vent because it's darker, harder to see. Maybe it's my monitor. I don't know. I don't know if you can tweak gamma in this game on Roblox. I'm not sure, but they'll come at you. They're pretty slow. Sometimes the doors and vents are kind of glitchy. That's what I kind of hate playing guard. You'll shut the door, and then they come through it. Foxy's a big one. I think that's just a Roblox thing, sadly, or maybe a lag, Wi-Fi type thing. So, best tip: close early. Be safe. Close early, and better safe than sorry. But then you have to manage your power, so that's pretty tough too. But with them, they come through the vents. They're slow, but if they come in, it might be game over. I'll have to share a match because there's a match where I guess I'm kind of spoiling it. JJ got in, but I still won. It just depends who you face. But yeah, Puppet's kind of a mix-up. Puppet could come left, right hall, or the middle hall. A good puppet will come at the middle, because the left, right hall, you can slam the door. The middle, can't do nothing. When they're in the office, you could put the mask on, and boom, they get sent back, but you still have to wind up that music box. Always find where that music box is, because we'll get to another character. A certain character can switch where that button goes, and you have to hunt for it. It's a big pain. But with Puppet only, when they're in the office, put the mask on, and then they're instantly gone. Instant. A good Puppet will come through the middle hall, and they will just kind of wait there until you're distracted and on cameras. Then they'll come at you. So when you see Puppet, really have that camera up and down quickly to make sure they're not making the move on you, because the Puppet themselves will unwind the box, and there's other characters who can help unwind the box even further. So a big threat. Withered Freddy, he comes through the middle hall, and with him, he's slowly coming. Then he's locked in his first mode. Nothing happens. Then the second mode. After this, he's gonna come at you. This is when you want to drop everything, because his exposure meter goes up super quick, the fastest. And once he's in that second phase, put the mask on. Kind of prepare yourself. I think you got about 3 seconds, maybe 1-2 seconds. Do what you got to do, and then cam down, mask on, right now, because you got to take him serious. Boom, he comes in the office, does this little like grabbing the desk type of hand animation, and then he'll be gone. I think he stays there for like 4 seconds or so. Kind of big deal. Just pre-mask him. That's it. Pre-mask. And that means to put the mask on before they come at you. That's what pre-mask means, if you don't know. Withered Bonnie comes from the vents. Withered Bonnie cannot be slowed down. He's the second or third fastest vent crawler as of now. And with him, it's up to you. It's the same thing as these two. If nothing's happening, open the vent, let him come. But then again, a smart mask animatronic will not pressure you until you're being pressured by others. So it's really a calling. It's really, you got to make the best call. He's going to come through your vent. Like I said, let him, it's actually not that bad. Leave it open if you're not pressured. If he doesn't come, then the pressure comes, then close the door so you can deal with that pressure, and then keep that cycle. Keep that cycle going. So it's not too much of a loss. So he doesn't interrupt you when you have to wind the box or check on a certain character. Withered Chica, she's kind of bugged. She'll say her voice line. That's all you get. You will not hear her enter the vents, so you really have to check the vents. If she comes at you early game, that's bad. If it's maybe 3 a.m. and you see her at the left and right of your vent, off camera, like locally, you can shut her down. She won't get sent back. You may be able to win, but you have to keep her at bay like 4 a.m. Because if it happens early, then that's 1 power wasted for a good time. They say you can still win with 1 shut the entire night. Better be safe than sorry, but yeah, you always have to watch her on the vents and flash her. Flash, because you look at the camera, right vent, there's 2 right vents, look at one of them, she's there, flash it. She doesn't get sent back, either she passed you just barely, the camera, or she's too far. So just be wary of that. Withered Foxy comes through the middle hall. You just have to keep the flashlight, that middle flashlight, like 1-2 seconds, and then flash it off. He'll get kind of stunned, do an animation. I think it's like 5 to 8 seconds, and then he can move again. He kind of has checkpoints if he gets to certain points. So the closer he gets, the more of a threat he is. Just like in every FNAF game, there's that routine that you get into with him. So with him, you know, it's like flash, check halls. You get to create whatever routine you have. And the routine changes because you never know who you're going to face. But with him, middle hall, flash for like 1-2 seconds. Make sure he's in that animation. Sometimes it doesn't play. Just be safe, 1-2 seconds. And then there you go. Some people leave the light on. This is the one character where it works, but that's not worth it. You don't want to waste power. Withered Golden Freddy. He's a mix-up. He can play like Golden Freddy and come from your left or right hall, and then just sit there. And you can do the same thing. Flip camera, and boom, he's gone. Just flip it up. You don't even have to flip it back down. You can if you want to confirm it. But yeah, if they both come at you, just flip that camera, boom, they're both gone. So that's pretty cool. But I think a good Golden Withered Freddy will come through the hall. So he could do what Golden Freddy does, but he has another option where he can come, his giant head is in the middle hall. And he plays just like Withered Foxy, except wherever you last flashed him, he gets to save that point. So he just slowly is coming at you. So you really want to flash a lot with him. But that's him. Endo-01, he's a mix-up. He can come left, right hall, left, right vent. Pretty good on speed in both ways. Exposure meter. Let's put the mask on. Pretty much it. And he can't get sent back, I think. Pretty sure. These guys, yeah, I think they only come from the halls. I heard he used to be in the vents. I never played when that happened, but anyway, let's stay on track. They both come from the halls, left and right hall, or the middle hall. And all you do, flash. Now, some people get confused with the button that you'll see when you're off the camera. That flash doesn't work. You have to be on the camera, click the left hall camera, and then it says flash. Click the flash as well. Again, it's like Withered Chica. They have to be in a certain distance. If they're too far, it won't work. If they're super close, I think it works. I'm not sure. I don't think it works, actually. It's about gotta find that right time when they're in the middle and then flash. They get sent back, but they spawn in the middle hall, so they'll be coming at you quite often. So yeah, that's it. Flashlight. Springtrap. Mix up. He can enter the left and right hall, or the vents. The vents, simple. He can get sent back. But the halls, if he goes in your left hall, once he starts, it's that same thing as I talked with the other characters. You can't do it too early, but once he starts slowing down, that's when you go, so left hall and then that other camera. I think it's arcade. You will see a thing called audio lure. That's when you click it when Springtrap is kind of slowly walking. You'll do like, just like in FNAF 3, he gets fooled by it. He's stunned for like 8 seconds or so. Then it depends on that player. He could do it again, but he's slower. A good Springtrap's going to come from the vents, but that's how you counter. And then the right hall, the exact opposite. So left hall, he's slowly coming. Press the audio lure on the arcade, and then the right hall, press the same thing. I don't know that name of that camera, but it will say audio lure. The complete opposite. So left hall, right hall, and then that one extra camera that's further ahead in the hall, they'll both say audio lure. Once he's slowly walking at you, that's when you press it. He'll get stunned. That was a lot to say with him. Okay, Funtime Freddy. He comes behind you. I don't know what that room is called. Shock room? I don't know. But he'll come behind you. So you'll be off camera. And he'll be behind you. And you'll see shock and light. You only want to flash the light at him. It's the same thing. There's a certain hitbox, certain part that he has to pass where you press it, and then he'll kind of duck down, and then that means you got rid of him. If he's kind of invisible, but you see his eyes, that means he's hiding, and he kind of saves that point. So you really have to check behind you a lot to catch that player off guard and flash him, get rid of him. Pretty much it with him. Just keep watching behind you, because he'll steal. It's bugged. He stole 50 oxygen one time. He's supposed to steal 70. But yeah, always watch behind you. Be quick. Phantom Chica halls. Not technically a mix-up because of a recent update. So she can come from the left hall, right hall, or the middle hall. And with her, remember that arcade camera? You have to click shut down arcade, but the arcade with Chica on it has to have her face on it, Phantom Chica's face. If it doesn't have it, you can't do it early, but you click it, but Phantom Chica still has 2 to 3 seconds to try and reach you, so you really have to watch her, or unless she'll get you. But yeah, if she does get you, I think she instantly respawns, and she's faster after that. So be very careful, watch the arcade camera, shut down the arcade, press the button, and she's countered. But the mix-up now, she can enter behind the guard. But I've never seen a Phantom Chica try to do that. But it's optional, so technically, she's a mix-up because of that. But yeah, shut down the arcade as soon as possible. She still has 50% oxygen, so it's not over. But if you get comboed with the other Phantoms, as of now, it's kind of game over. Okay, Phantom Mangle. She doesn't work. Even if she did, she's useless. But she comes from the vents. This will probably be useless. I think they're going to remaster, so you won't even get to experience this as of now. But she came from the vents. I guess this is all pretense in the past. You know, you'd hear her sound, a little screeching sound, and you check either left or right vent, flash the light, boom, she's gone. So simple. That's it with her. Phantom BB. Okay, this is where I put cameras. He will laugh. Is it laugh or hello? He either says hello. No, I think he laughs. It's one of the two. He either says hello or he laughs. That means he spawned. Then when he laughs or says hello, that's when you have to look at every camera and find him where he is. You'll see him because he'll be zoomed in on the camera with his face, and you just flash him. He'll say, never mind, and then you got rid of him. He'll be gone for like, what, 15, 18 seconds around there? If you don't get rid of him, he could do a list of things. He can steal oxygen, power, turn up the heat, unwind the music box. So he's kind of a big threat. He's annoying. But yeah, Phantom Foxy halls. He comes left, right hall, or the middle hall. The middle, he'll be standing there, about to pounce on you, ambush you. But then you flash him. You kind of have to hold it, I think. It's either click it a couple times or hold it on him for like 2 seconds. Then he's gone. He's invisible, so you can't anticipate until he's locked in the middle hall. When you flash, you'll see him. There you go. If he goes left or right hall, you may get this one confused. If he's in your left hall, you'll probably look at the camera and click flash. That doesn't work. You have to actually click one of the buttons that's right next to the, what do you call it? The door. So if he's at your left side, there's a button there. So make sure you have your cameras down, off. Look to the left. There's a button. Click it, and that's kind of the, I don't know what you call it. There's no other. He's the only character where you have to press that button. That's it. It's the only one with you have to press the button. So, inner guard room left button light. I don't know what you want to call it. You have to press the one that's the light button that's in your guard room. So yeah. Phantom puppet. Sorry. Cameras. She comes from the camera. She can either attack you or she can switch where the music box button goes. That's why I was talking about puppet. If that happens, you have to do another camera hunt and look for where the button. And I got confirmation from players. They said it could be on any camera. How do you know it happens? There's no audio cue. So you just have to constantly look, make sure it's at prize corner. Oh, it's gone. I got to look for it. So that's what you do. But if you hear the kind of have to play the FNAF games to know. If you're completely new, it's going to be hard. But when Phantom BB shows up in FNAF 3 and just in your face, that sound, you'll hear that sound and you have to look where are they on the cameras. Now, Phantom BB's kind of easy because you can kind of hear it sounds more distant. Okay, I clicked on this camera. It sounds closer, so she must be around this camera area. So you can kind of do that. There's a constant sound. With BB, it's just a hello. You just get kind of like a one-liner, so it's kind of pay attention to him. But yeah, flash him on camera. There you go. Nightmare Foxy halls. So he comes from left to right hall. He cannot be stopped. This is if he escapes. If he doesn't escape, he'll be on Pirate's Cove camera. If you see a little kind of flash near his head, don't flash the light, or else the whole cameras will get stunned for about 5 to 8 seconds. That means you see static on every camera. You can't see nothing. If he's doesn't have that kind of, it's kind of like a yellow glow around his head. That means he's trying to escape. Flash him, then he gets sent back to that closet. It's about 18 seconds from when he clicks attempt escape. You have about 18 seconds to react to him. If you don't get him, if you don't flash him in time, he's gone. You cannot send him back. And he is pretty dang fast. He can come from your left hall, right hall. He can corner cam you. He can't be sent back after that, so he's a big threat. Yeah, you really want to keep him on lock. How do you know he's active? You look at your left hall, and you'll see a little Foxy plushie. That means that he's in the game. That will tell you. Nightmare Bonnie. That's it. Nightmare Bonnie comes from the left-right hall. You have to flash. Again, wait till they kind of hit that certain. You can't be too far. You have to kind of be a little close. Flash him. Left-right hall camera. Flash him. He gets sent back to the kind of middle hall, I think, is where he spawns. And then once his eyes glow, now pay attention because he has different skin where his eyes are purple. But in that one, it's the twisted Bonnie skin. They have to be red. Or in this case, normal skin. They'll be glowing. They're more obvious on camera. In his normal skin, it's more obvious. That means he's fully raged, his rage meter. And you can't flash him. But if he crosses that red line, if he gets close and you slam the door, he gets sent back. So that's how he works. Jacko Bonnie, kind of same thing. This is the only character where you have the option to turn the fan on. It's not worth it. Just as of now, I don't think it's worth it. I don't know any guard that thinks it is worth it. I mean, sometimes I entertain the idea. I'll turn the fan on first couple seconds in the match just to mess with them, and then I'll leave it off. It's probably just a waste of power. Don't use the fan. They'll be fast. You could send them back if they cross that line, if they try to come at one of your left or right door. And you just got to watch them. That's it. Left, right hall, slam door. There you go. Fan's not worth wasting your power. Okay, Chica's not it. Nightmare Chica's not here. I'd imagine something to do with cameras, maybe. Or halls. Nightmare Freddy, he's not here yet. There's many ways they could do him. He might be like a camera hunter. Might have to hunt him on camera or something. Nightmare Fredbear. He comes from the halls. It's bugged. Some people hear the laugh, some don't. If a lot of sounds happening, a lot of sound effects, like specifically when the mask animatronics come, they make that sound. You may not be able to hear his laugh. But the thing with him, you're supposed to hear a laugh. It's either left or right, and you shut the door. The safest thing to do is shut both doors, unless you have to save power. Quick thing you can do, look up the hall. Look left hall. He's not there. Okay, it means he's right. Shut right door. Shut right vent. No, right hall. Sorry. The right door. Shut that one. And then that just tells you if you can react quick. If you can't, just shut both. Be safe. He gets sent back after maybe 5 seconds or so. And he's gone. He's invisible until you hear that laugh. Then you'll see him if you see him on the left or right hall. If not, just shut the doors. And he's gone. So that's it. Nightmare, one favorite animatronic all time right here, but he's not in the game. He'll probably have to deal with something with lights. We'll see. Funtime Freddy. Mix up. Yeah, mix up. So Funtime Freddy, he himself can come at you left, right hall. Sorry, I had to make a cut. Funtime Freddy, he can come left, right hall, or he can send Bon Bon, and you'll. So first, you'll start the match, and he'll say one of his lines. That means Funtime Freddy's in the game. Then when he says, "Hey, Bon Bon, go get him," I think that's the only. He'll say something about Bon Bon. That means Bon Bon is moving, not Funtime Freddy. And Bon Bon's very small. He's the fastest vent crawler He might be the fastest. No, he ain't the fastest in the halls. But he's pretty quick in the vents. He's the fastest, I believe. And if he's in the vents, you have to watch out for him. He does get slowed down. He's kind of bugged. Sometimes he doesn't get slowed down. He'll come at you, and you'll see him there. You'll just have to slam the door on him. Either door or vent. If he does jump scare you, it's not the end of the world. But I think it's 4 or 5 Bonbon jump scares, and you die from Bonbon. If it's below that, every jump scare that happens by Bonbon, Funtime Freddy goes faster. So keep that in mind. But when he's in the slowdown, when he crosses that red line, left or right hall, he gets like extremely slow for some reason. So take that how you will. With him, I just try to anticipate Bonbon. Some people don't care after maybe 2 jump scares. I say just deal with him as normal. But recently, just yesterday, as I was playing, this one Funtime Freddy did a good trick where he's in right hall, or he jump scare me a couple times, or he'll just move even though Funtime Freddy's slow, and he'll constantly drop Bonbon in the right one of the halls, just constant. And sometimes Bonbon gets through the doors for me. Sometimes he doesn't even get slowed down. It's really annoying. It is constant coming at you. So I don't know if they're gonna mix that up or anything, because that's kind of, I don't know. I do have a proposal, and I'll share it on the Discord. But as of now, just watch out for Bonbon, because a good Funtime Freddy's gonna use Bonbon mainly until near the end. To get a couple jump scares on you, they'll try Funtime Freddy on you. And then finally, Scrap Baby will be behind you. Actually, no, mix up. Yeah, she can come left, right hall, left, right vent, or behind you. If she comes left, right hall, you cannot send her back. You can shock her on the camera if you want. You can flash her too. Because if you shock her, her anger goes up 1. If it goes 10, you die. But I've never seen that happen. So anger. And then if you flash her, it goes down. At least that's what it says on her thingy, her bio. Or she could be behind you. Same thing as Funtime Freddy, just look behind you. You'll see the shock button. This is the one character you use it on as of now. Now you want to wait till her eyes. She's either, if she comes at you in the front, she'll be in front in your office, or she'll be behind you. She'll probably be like this, and then she has her eyes head up and eyes are glowing. You have to shock her quickly. Sometimes it's a bug and you instantly die. Sometimes, I think the original is about 7 seconds you have. So she's a big threat. You have to constantly watch her. Just keep watching her. Then after 3, she'll get sent back. Just be sure to flash her every now and then. If you flash her when she's shocked, her face kind of moves. I think that confirms that you lowered the anger meter on her. After 3 times, she gets sent back to the back alley. She sits there for about 15 to 20 seconds. You kind of get a bit of a break with her. And that's it. That's how you counter everyone here. It's probably a long video, but there's a lot to say about each one. So that's it. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's any other tips and tricks for countering. How do you deal with them? Let me know in the comments. Let's all help each other. So hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the future videos to come. Peace out.